Okay, as promised, here is the control section of the handlebar sections. But this is the first thing you see when you turn on the Can-Am, turn the key on, and it says before operating, you can read it. It says please review the safety card. Well, the safety card is actually right underneath on the glove box. And if you notice this little sticker here, it says pull it up to get it. Now, this is kind of bizarre because you can't pull it up too far because of the cables. But there is a QR code on it, and there it is, and you can read it if you want to. But that's really, basically it says wear a helmet, instruct the passenger, always keep in mind, bottom line is it's dangerous to ride a bike, ride even a three-way bike, or a three-wheel bike. Now, I have taken this Lamonster garage option with the top cuff and installed it. This cable goes to my phone, which I'll describe in more detail later on when we get into the actual dash version of this part 3 of the BRP Connect. This is only going to go through all of the controls on the handlebars at this point in time. But what this is doing is, instead of you having to put your phone inside the glove box, which is where they want it to go, okay, and close it so you can't see it, I've got it set up out here. I bought this through Lamonster, and I'll include the part number and the instructions. And so this cable runs down inside and connects to that cable that's actually in the glove box. Now, you have the normal left side key or controls, okay? Plus I'm going to show you the one other one that is here, which is this one. This is the BRP Connect cable or control right here. That's where that button is. And then if you look real close, you can see the negative sign for the downshift, which is on the back side of the positive side. So it's on the back side of this one here. So this is your shift control. You only have to shift up. You don't have to shift down. You only have to shift up. This is your volume control, plus or minus, assuming that you've got a Bluetooth set up, or even if you're playing it through the speakers. Then here's your horn. This is your turn signal indicator, and on the Spyder, they self-cancel when you make a full turn. Okay, your headlights, up for high beam, middle position is low beam, as you can see, and then this is flash to pass, basically, from that perspective. Then you have the parking brake button there, and then you have the mode button. Now, the mode button will turn off, okay, the dash of that warning screen, and you can see that that's gone now, okay? And the park button will turn off as soon as it'll turn off that parking indicator, which is this one here, okay, the red one, of course, and that one means the engine's not running. And you can see the rest of the dash on the left-hand side as to what the stats are at this point in time. Well, I'll get into more of that when I actually do that portion of it. And then your joystick, it will push in, you can push it to the right, you can push it to the left, you can push it up, you can push it down. And the dash is changing while I'm doing that. But that's basically the controls that you see them. Now, to go into reverse, those of you who've never been on this bike, you would push the R button, okay, at the same time that you're pushing, and you can do it this way, at the same time you're pushing the negative back here. You can see my fingers pretty much on the negative, and my thumb can go on the R, and that'll put it in reverse. Now, to look at the right-hand side controls, okay, this is your hazards or flashers. This is your kill switch. It is in the off position at the moment, so I couldn't even start the bike if I wanted to. Here's the cruise control. The cruise control is basically, I have it on all the time. I don't use it that much when I'm around town, but I have it on pretty much all the time, just like I do in my car. And to set it, you push it down. If you hit the brake, you want to resume it, you hit it up, just like in a car. And then this is your start button right there. You can see it. It's pretty straightforward. Now on the Spyder RT, you also have another set of controls for your sound, besides this one volume that I already showed you. You have controls down here And there's the 99 logo, which you can see. But you have source, which would be to say, okay, I'm going to source it instead of it being through the Bluetooth. I'm going to run it through the speakers. I'm going to change the source to my phone, or I'm going to change it to an audio or an auxiliary input. But you can also see I have pause, change track, back up a track, lower the volume, raise the volume, and again you have the controls there on the left-hand side, which says basically this one that says I want to run it through the speakers or run it through the headset. Your other controls are your windscreen up or down, and I'm sorry, but I'll keep my hand out of the way so that it stays focused. And then this one here is the heated hand grips, either real hot or not so hot. In the middle, they're fine. And then this one here is the heated seat that you have for the front. There is also controls for the back passenger for the same basic thing as the volume and the other. So that's basically it. That's the controls. On my bike, I have added these components here, which are from Lamonster as well. It's got a 12-volt DC port plus a USB port, and then also in this case, I have added the Can-Am adjustable head handlebars, which that's in the release position. I can move them up and down. I keep them pretty much to the top. And that's pretty much it. That's the controls on my Sea to Sky. This control is optional, and obviously these are optional from Lamonster and whatnot. So that just about does it. Thanks for watching.